importantly.
Hi guys, we're going to show you how we're going to cook guanciofoli ripieni. Now normally that comes with a stem. You cut the stem short, nice and short. The ingredients is parsley, always best to grow your own. You've got cheese, eggs, breadcrumbs, salt, and of course you can add your meat, your minced meat if you wish. Beef is okay if you like, or lamb. Some people mix a bit of pork and all the other meats together just for the flavour of it, but we just tend to mix beef. So we're going to put it all together, mix it all together. I normally, with the beef, I normally taste it actually raw. The only thing you don't do is when you do chicken, you don't taste the chicken, obviously, because it's dangerous to your health. So when you mix your salt, pepper to taste, parsley, cheese, you can add a little bit of more spices if you wish, and then just mix it all up and then taste it. Once that's all done, we'll show you how it all goes together. Now the next phase is that we use one onion and a clove or two, but normally just one clove of garlic, chop it all up, and then we put it in the pot, olive oil, and just saute that. We might just put a drop of wine, white wine, or you can have either a little bit of Cinzano Bianco. That's nice as well. So we'll just go to that stage soon. And here we are, just kneading that right through. We've added a little bit of water because it was just a touch dry. You can add a bit of water to it, that's not a problem. Certain people put olive oil, but water will just do the trick. And now I'm going to taste a little bit. More cheese.
More cheese.
Okay, so we've added that little bit extra more cheese, and we've grated more pepper. Don't be shy with the pepper. Pepper's good. Once you think you've had enough pepper in there, put some more in. It will really enhance the flavour, and it's not overpowering, but it's nice and flavoursome. Right, and that's how it should look. A nice solid pasty feel to the touch. And now we're going to start filling them up. Now after they've been washed, give it a good old shake and just shake the water out of them a little bit more. And now we're going to start to refill them. And I'm just going to get in a little bit close. So every leaf has got a nice amount of product in there, the beef, and you work your way around. Now, if you're an Italian, the actual stuffing or the filling is the same filling that we use for the meatballs. No different, same method. The egg, the cheese, the parsley, the salt, the pepper. Some put a little bit of paprika through it, but we do what we do. This is what my mum and grandmother taught us, so we don't move away from the original recipe. And we'll work that right round, and then we'll show you the finished product. Here we go. We still keep filling it up as much as we can to the core. These leaves are very nice and meaty. We say meaty, but they're thick. They're nice and thick. And we just continue on filling out with the meats as far as you can go, and then it will be all completed.
What I do
Here we
is,
go, yep. We go straight to as far as we can. We've almost reached the limit. And that's what it should look like. And then you squeeze it all together. Get it all nice, harmonious, and there you have it. And that will go into the pot. And there's the finished product. 1, 2, 3. Now these are large artichokes. They're not the small ones, they're the large ones. The meat, you're looking at about 375. So you don't really need all that much. Half a kilo of mince will really be more than enough. Now we're going to wash our hands and get them into the pot. So in goes the oil. Alright, just cover the base of it. That's all that's required. And now we're going to add the onions. Just dice the onions, it's all that's required. You don't need us to show you how to dice them. It's quite simple. And you just grab a couple of garlic clovers. Just give them a good old-fashioned chop. They can be a little bit rustic, it doesn't matter. This is all for flavour. We're flavouring the water, and it's a very nice consistency after the artichokes are totally cooked. You'll see the outcome later. Okay, so we're going to just brown off the onions a little bit, but not too much of the garlic. We don't want the garlic to become burnt because it gets you that bitter and toxic taste. It's very unpleasant. So in another couple of seconds we'll probably put the wine in and just cook off the alcohol of the wine, and then we'll add the artichokes in the pot. Okay, so now as you can see that the onions are now nice and glossy, we're adding a little bit of wine. Doesn't that sound great? And now the alcohol will be cooked out, and then we add, oh, it smells great, doesn't it? If only you can smell it. Beautiful. Really, really nice. No salt was added to this, no peppers added to this. It's just as is. So that's going to be quite a tasty dish. Nice. We don't use any stock. It's just going to be water, and then the artichokes and the meats and all the ingredients within the meat will ooze out and will give you a really beautiful soupy sort of sauce. Now that the alcohol's cooked out, we're going to add the artichokes in one by one. We hope it's going to fit. I think it will be. Good. Awesome. And we're going to add the water. So we fill them up, not to the very, very top, just to where the bolts are for the handles is more than enough. Then you put the lid on, and of course the steam, and it will cook itself. I'd say the best of an hour. Look at 50 minutes, and then check, and it should all break down very, very loosely, and you can taste the beef, and yummo. We'll see how it goes. Just a reminder, with this you could eat accompany this with a plate of pasta or linguine. That will be the ideal way to eat them, and with the sauce, then you could bathe the pasta with the sauce and enjoy it. So I hope that helps you. Thanks for watching Cooking with Big Dom. Okay, now we're to a boil now. It's been like that for 5 minutes. Looking good, smelling good. Now we've put it down from high to simmer. So it's a 3. So if your hob goes to 9, go to 3. Okay, so now it's going to simmer down for the next, I'd say, hour. But keep an eye on it. As soon as it starts to break away and it's starting to look really, really loose, yum, then taste it. Gotta taste it.
ready?
And now we put the pasta in. That's it. In another 10 minutes, we'll be on the plate. And here's the finished product. Pasta's cooked, guanciale in the pot and on the plate, and we're going to eat. We'll call this the guanciale ripieni alla Marietta, after my mum. Ciao.